Hey everybody, it is another episode of Cheese Tasting with Wagners. How are y'all doing? It is Pastor Bo Wagner here, Karis Wagner here, our Vice President of Cheese Tasting Operations. We have Caleb Wagner here, our SBG, our stoic bearded guy, and we are here after church on Sunday night to try some cheese. Hope you had a great day at church. It was Memorial Day, so if yours was like mine, it was probably up and down. Lower crowds today, and yet had our youth lightning banquet tonight. Kids everywhere, like 25, 26 kids, and a lot of great awards and a lot of great enthusiasm. So any holiday weekend is a crazy day.
You should tell them who won.
What now?
You should tell them who won.
The Navy won. Navy won, and Kara sponsored the Navy team. But also got to spend this afternoon up in Flat Rock with Pastor Philip Kirkendall and the great folks at Mount Carmel Baptist Church.
When we got there eventually.
When we got there eventually, that's a whole nother story. I've been up there 6 years in a row and still managed to get lost today. I'm not good with directions. I'm really not. My GPS is not helpful.
What time did you get up there?
About 10 minutes late. I was supposed to be there at 3. I got there at 3:10. But I did get there to preach, and I enjoyed preaching for them. But yeah, I was late.
Yeah.
So if you want to know directions to heaven, I'll be glad to help. If you want to know directions anywhere else, probably don't ask me. Anyway, so we're here at the end of the day after services. Hope y'all's went well. And we have here today a Kaukana port wine cheese. Now, a couple things you should know about the cheese. Number one, I absolutely love port wine cheese. I buy just the cheap port wine cheese in the tubs from Ingles. My grandfather got me hooked on that as a child. Absolutely love it. This promises to be a bit of a fancier port wine cheese experience. It is Kaukana port wine cheese, and it has almonds in it. And in all natural colors. And you can tell the coloration is beautiful on that. So that's the first thing you should know about it. The second thing you should know about it is my mother gave me this cheese. So we're going to go ahead and pre-grade this cheese as a 10. So
now you understand what I mean by anti-rules.
Yeah, but this is not anti. This is like mom. I mean, this is like.
But you understand what I'm saying now, right? You get it?
I understand, but you didn't grow up with her. I'm just saying.
I grew up with my auntie. Yeah,
but you didn't grow up with my mom. I'm just telling you that she could scare like Jason and Freddy Krueger all at once. I mean, she's just a fearsome person. She's a wonderful person. I love my mother dearly, but if she ends up in a horror movie, I'm betting on her and against the horror people. So anyway, we have Kaukana port wine cheese from my mom that we are going to try, and this, as all port wine cheese does, will require a cracker or some type of vehicle to eat it on, because it is not exactly Does
a vehicle for cheese use cheese wheels?
Does a vehicle for cheese use cheese wheels? That's a good one. That's a very good one. No, a vehicle for cheese does not use cheese wheels, but that is a very good cheese pun. Very good. I like that. So anyway, we will get some portions of this out here and try it out. Yeah, there's plenty of almonds in it. That I can tell. Actually, what's the part about it? You not like almonds?
I don't.
Do you not like? So Caleb does not like almonds. We already.
Wow.
Anyway, that's yours, Caleb. So we already know, and don't give me a lip because you're to the floor, so you have no standards. I already know Caleb does not like almonds. No.
What did you eat off the floor?
Cheese like a week or two ago.
He literally ate a piece, and on video he had a piece of cheese.
It was really good.
Off the floor. Yes. So here's your cheese. Here's your cracker. We have Kaukana.
Wow.
Port wine cheese. We need to sniff it on our Lathia.
Very sweet.
It smells sweet. What's it look for?
Oh no.
You don't like the smell of it?
I don't.
It literally smells good. What does it smell like to you?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're literally touching it with your nose.
It smells like a sour bagel.
You do not have to touch the cheese to your nose in order to sniff it. You realize that, right?
But the closer it is, the better you smell.
Anyway. All right, so we're going to cheese. And are we ready?
Cheese.
Cheese. Okay. I taste the port wine, and I also taste the almonds, but weirdly enough, it's almost like the almonds sort of take away from the port wine just a little bit. Almonds are sort of a neutral flavor anyway, so it's not like a a complementary contrasting flavor. It's just sort of neutral in there. So I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of the almonds in that. I mean, I like the cheese, just not sure if I'm the greatest fan of the almonds being in it. Kirsten, what do you think?
I personally like it, but I've only had port wine cheese like one other time, so I don't really have anything to compare it to.
I have failed as a father if you've only had port wine cheese one time. Actually, I probably succeeded as a cheese person because I eat all the port wine cheese as soon as it comes in. Caleb, what do you think?
I'm not really a fan.
Not really a fan of it? At all? Really?
It's probably my least favorite cheese that I've tasted.
Are you
Well, because
serious?
you didn't eat the freaking Taleggio.
Hey, you don't eat half
You
the
didn't
cheeses.
eat the Taleggio. That's why it's your least favorite.
What do you not like about that?
I don't like the taste. I don't like the aftertaste. I'm not a fan of almonds.
Okay, so we have basically Caleb playing the role of Alethea tonight is what we have.
How was the texture?
How's the
The
texture?
texture was fantastic. I have nothing against the texture.
So not quite playing the role of Alethea. Anyway, so Caleb, what's your vote on this?
Probably a 3.5 or 4.
3.5? You're giving Grandma's cheese a 3.5 or 4?
Yeah.
Or brave soul. Of course,
How many added points is that for Grandma?
you are 3 feet taller than her, but you know.
I'm not gonna talk about that.
Here's what do you think?
I would give it an 8, but she gets 2 extra points, so I'm going to give this one a 10.
Okay, I'm giving this one a 7, just because again, I'm not really a fan of the almonds, and I'm going to eat it. It's good. We'll actually eat all that, but I think actually I like port wine better without the almonds on that. I think maybe they try to get a little bit too fancy.
Sorry.
You're literally trying to wash it down. Mm-hmm. So the contrarian position tonight is by Caleb. So anyway, as far as the Kaukana port wine cheese goes, it's a halfway reasonably good cheese. I mean, not great, but a decent cheese. And if you've not tried port wine cheese in general, you should definitely. I see that head shaking back there. I can literally see you on camera, son.
I would classify it as a charcuterie board cheese.
A charcuterie board cheese.
Yes.
Okay. You're literally
Sorry.
swishing.
Sorry,
Sorry.
the charcuterie
You have the
board cheese is
largest
apple cheese
swish
with
and
no
gargle I've ever heard of any human being in my life. Anyway, so that is the Kaukana port wine cheese. If you like almonds, this is probably a really good one for you. If not, I'd recommend you get a port wine cheese that has no almonds in it. But anyway, this is just a solid sort of middle of the road charcuterie board cheese. All right. So anyway, hope you all have a blessed day and a wonderful, happy Memorial Day. And thank you, all of you families, for the sacrifices you've made. I know some of you are going to be visiting graves tomorrow, and we want to thank you on behalf of those who gave everything for us. God bless you. We'll see you next time.